Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Lazy Cat Reactions. This one is titled Eclipse of the Heart. Lou has a shocking admission. Jack tries to keep Tim from crashing Miranda's wedding, and Amy finds out how shaky Caleb's partnership with Jesse is. Okay, so I don't like the shocking admission part, because what is that? And then Jack tries to keep Tim from crashing Miranda's wedding. Why does it matter? Why does it matter? He's basically said that he's in love with Casey, so what does it matter if Miranda's getting married? What is going on with that? And then it says Amy finds out how shaky Caleb's partnership with Jesse is, which means Jesse's planning on having Caleb fail. So that he can, I don't know, hold it over his head or something, is my guess. Let's get started. And as we saw, Ty was going to see his mother.
That's it? Come on. Seriously? Bring him in, Paul.
Is he okay with Miranda's wedding or not?
No.
I was just reading into things. He's fine.
Tim's not.
So I'm good.
Not planning on doing something stupid.
Of course he is. It's Tim.
Oh, like driving to Moose Jaw and making a fool of yourself.
Here. Aw, it's just easy.
I'm so sorry to disappoint you. Good to see you, Lou.
Amy suspects something, doesn't she? Yeah, just look on Amy's face looks like she suspects
So is
something.
Dad coming tonight? No, he called to say he can't make it.
Well, he's turning down a free meal. What's going on there?
I don't know, something about having to plan something for the next couple days. Probably has to do with his rodeo school. Oh, Lou, no offense to your stew, Grandpa, but it's good to have you back. You know how to set up an equatorial mound.
Well, no, but how hard can it be?
Famous last words. While this was going on and she was talking about horses that she really couldn't control, it was making me think of Ahmed. I don't think we're done with him. I think we're going to see him. I bet he comes to try to stop the wedding. Because it seems like, you know, because he was only in the first, 2 or 3 episodes here, and then he was gone. And I'm like, with all the buildup and the fact that Amy and Ty took a break and everything, it doesn't seem like he would go away that easily. If he had completely, like, fallen in love with Amy like he said he was, I don't think he would just let her go that quickly. And granted, he knew she was engaged to Ty, but I don't think he would just let her go like that. So there's a part of me that's thinking, we've got to see Ahmed again. I don't think he's completely done. And seeing Lou having these flashbacks and stuff is not a good sign. And obviously, like I said, we know it's a few days after the last episode because, you know, obviously Jeff has left and it doesn't look like Jade is in this episode. Oh no.
What?
Truck's not working.
Won't start.
That's his new one too. That's his new truck too. So, and he's had that for since like season 3, I think. So it should pretty much still be running. But yeah, I mean, Jack knows. He knows that Tim is going not for Shane. It's going for him. But again, it's like, why does it matter unless he has feelings for Miranda? It's the only reason that he would go to stop it. But then it's like, what happened to these so-called feelings that he has for Casey? Because if he's in love with Casey, it shouldn't matter what Miranda does. If he's in love with Miranda, then he needs to end things with Casey. Tim doesn't know what he wants. I mean, I swear. Sometimes it's just like...
Mommy's just trying to figure out what's the best plan for Amy and Ty's wedding, sweetie.
What's the plan, Mommy?
Hey, there she is. Whoa! See? 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 I knew it. This is about you. You are not going to move. How are you going to stop me, Jack? I don't know.
Decide, or did Peter make that decision? You know, she says, we've decided to separate. And it's like, well, separation does not necessarily equal divorce. Sometimes couples separate and get back together. But it just seems so odd because here, you know, they got married at the end of season 3, and then, you know, they've had all this time, they had a daughter, they adopted Georgie, and then all of a sudden they just separate. Like, what the hell happened that they started off good and kind of happy, and then it just changed like that? You know, and in such a short amount of time, because they've only been married, what, like 4 seasons? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, well, maybe 5 seasons. So it's like, what the hell happened? It doesn't really make much sense. So here we are later, she's in the car.
You weren't there. You never are.
Because I
Her
have
hair
a
was
job,
lighter
man.
than
A real job.
I
she's
know.
back, and
I'm just sitting
Her
around
hair's
eating
darker again.
chocolates all day.
That is not
Except, oh wait, I don't have to.
broken.
you can fix being
I
broken.
still love him.
Well, Peter, if you thought that you were giving up too easily, then why do you think that this is the right decision?
Okay.
And yeah, you've been fighting a lot, but you go to fucking counseling. Why have they not considered that option? That's what I've been saying, you know, since they started fighting. It's like, why don't they go to counseling? He even agreed that he thinks that they might have separated too early. And he's like, but I think it's the right decision. Well, not if you're thinking about it. Not if you're thinking about it and you're thinking that maybe you gave up too easily, then it's not the right decision. You're obviously having second thoughts about it. So do what you can to fight for it. Go to freaking counseling. You know? See if that will work. Maybe it will. Maybe it won't. You know, I mean, I know she went to spend that time with him. Maybe what he needs to do is take some freaking time off work and they go like on a trip together, the two of them, and see if they can reconnect a bit. If she still loves him and he still loves her, then it's worth fighting for. Hello. What are you doing? There was one point when my SO and I were rocky. But we pushed through. You know? Because we felt it was worth staying together. And that's what these guys should do. Go to counseling, do whatever, try to reconnect. Yes, life gets in the way. You can make it freaking work.
What do you want to talk to me about? Is this another lecture?
No. I'm just sorry.
I would have still fell for it.
No, I mean about Cassandra.
He has the keys. He had them the whole time.
Well, will you look at that? I
Jack.
found your keys right here.
He clever.
I'm still ticked with you. A whole afternoon of my life, an afternoon I will never get back, looking around in
What are
grass.
you doing?
Hey. You can still make the wedding if you leave now.
No, I think I gotta send a congratulations text.
What are you doing?
Well, I'll have you to take for this.
There's gotta be something in there that she wants. I'll have to pull the seat cushion back.
What it would be like to have somebody always following you around. With your truck, Jack.
He planned the whole thing.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Planned it all. I wondered if maybe he did that on purpose.
It's gonna be perfect.
Yes, I think so. Okay, let me just adjust it a bit more here. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's happening. It's happening.
What?
Come on, let's take a look. Look. You see the
Shouldn't
moon?
blue-
It looks like a big
There's
cookie
yours.
being eaten by the sky.
Now I can't see anything.
It's amazing.
They're not making the right decision at all. And the next episode says they will announce the separation. No. If that were me and they said that, I'd say no. You guys go to fucking counseling. You go to marriage counseling, you talk to people, you work through this. I'll say, if you still love each other, you make it work. Because ultimately it's about love. And I know people will say, well, love isn't always enough. Love is always enough. At the end of the day, love is enough. And if you say love isn't always enough, then it's not love. You know? If you really and truly love someone, you fight for them. Through any situation. Yes, these guys have had it rough, but they can easily get through it. And if they're gonna give up, then there's no love. I mean, Peter even said that he was wondering if maybe they came to that decision too quickly, but then says he thinks it's the right decision. Well, it's not the right decision if you were having doubts and thought that maybe you came to it too quickly. If you thought that too, then separating is not the right thing to do. So I'm really not happy right now, especially with them. I don't know why they can't figure something out, which they can. Why no one has been saying marriage counseling. Marriage counseling. It's not that hard. Couples do it all the time. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So this was probably the first episode since the beginning of the show that Graham Wardle wasn't in. So it kind of makes you wonder if they just like wrote him out for an episode so he had a break, or if he had something else going on, like maybe he was filming something else while they were doing this episode. I don't know, you know? Because I thought he was pretty much in every single episode. Like the rest of them, you know, like, but then, you know, look at Michelle Morgan. She's part of the regular cast, and yeah, she's been out for a few episodes too. Really, the only one who's been in every single episode, of course, is Amber Marshall. And I think Sean Johnston. I think they both have been in every single episode. So, thank you for joining me for this reaction. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Should Lou and Peter separate, or are they giving up too easily? I personally think they're giving up too easily. But I'd like to know your thoughts in the comments. Hit the like button and subscribe for more content. Shout out to my editor. Thank you so much for all of your hard work. And catch her link in my description. Hire her for your editing needs as well. If you can support me on Buy Me a Coffee, the link is also in the description. And if you want to do a monthly membership, you can support me on Patreon. And if you support me on Patreon, then, you know, I might be able to start using it and doing stuff on there as well. You know, maybe some lives and stuff like that. And if you can only do a one-time donation with the Buy Me the Coffee, that would be great too. Not only will you help feed my caffeine addiction, but you'll also help me to get more equipment so that I can continue to make these videos, get some more lighting. I mean, I've got all the lights on in here, but this is still going to come out a little dark. So it would help, you know, maybe get a couple more ring lights. Like I'd like one for over here in this area, and maybe, you know, possibly one from this angle and or that angle. So, you know, any little bit helps to get bigger and better equipment, possibly a new camera as well. So I will see you in my next video, where we will have 3 episodes left of season 8, including Amy and Ty's wedding. Bye.